Hello YouTube, today's video is a follow-up video over my demonstration how to port forward using command prompt or CMD using a executable file called UPnPC, which actually still uses your router, but it bypasses you from having to log in through your default gateway on your internet browser. And today's video, I'm going to show you how to make your IP static on your computer or your local computer rather than making it static through your router. So let's go ahead and get right into that. So the first thing we're going to do is type in CMD, and for Windows 7 users you can right click on your start menu and hit run, or click on your start menu, go to run, and type in CMD as well, and that'll be an alternate way to open up command prompt. Now the most basic way to find your IP is to type in IP config. I shouldn't say basic, I should say the most common IP, sorry I can't type today, IP config. And then you have your IPv4, your Internet Protocol version 4 address, which is your computer's address, and then you have your default gateway, which is the address to get into your router. The other way to find your IP, if for some reason your command is not working, which that has happened to me before, you go ahead and right click on your internet icon, go to Open Network and Sharing, you go to your Ethernet, and right here you click on Details, and you can still see your IPv4 address, it's your computer's address, and you can still see your default gateway, and it's even nice enough to give you your DNS server. So and we'll go ahead and copy this down once we get into our properties. So now that we have this and we're already in here, let's go ahead and go to Properties. After we close that, we'll go to Properties, and we're going to double click on Internet Protocol version 4. And we're going to use the following IP address. Now, keep in mind, don't copy my IP address. Use whatever command prompt or your details has given you for your IP address. And your IP address is going to be your IPv4 address. So you're going to type in 192.168.1 and in my case .6. And I'm going to click the subnet mask because doing so is just going to give me this number. And here, I'll even do it for you. So I'm going to type in 192.168.1. 6, and I'll click here and it'll automatically give me my subnet mask, and then I'm going to type my default gateway 192.168.1.1, and then the DNS is 8888 and the alternate DNS is 8844. So once you go ahead and have that, hit OK and hit OK again and hit close. And that's pretty much it, and that is how you make your IP static. And what that means is just your IP will not change. Your computer's IP will remain static for basically as long as you want it to, until you take it off of static, and then it'll go back to changing frequently, probably every 4 or 5 days. And you can also change the timing on that in your router settings. But because I do host a Minecraft server for ModSauce, I need my IP static, and I also need to have a couple ports open. So just as a demonstration, I'm going to go back to my router. So I'm going to type my default gateway so I can log into my router, and I'm going to go ahead and show you my UPnPC settings. And you can see I have a tab UPnP, and here you can see the ports that are opened, the internal and external ports, and the IP addresses associated with. And you can see here that I used to have a .3, and my computer's IP address was .3 instead of .6, and so I made it static. And then you can see for the remainder ports, it has been .6. And what I've noticed is really strange is that whenever I do type in that command and I do activate UPnP, it does not open up the port that I want it to, but it will open up a port. So for example, if I type in the command C users Genghis Khan documents upnp.exe-a and my IP address, whatever, and my port is 25565, it'll activate, it'll run, and it'll say port opened on 66.68, whatever. But if I go to can you see me, it still says it's closed. Well, I went ahead and went into my router settings, and I went to my UPnP tab, and turns out I have several ports opened from when I had tried running the program. I just didn't know what port they were. So it's nice because I can still use any of these ports for Minecraft. Minecraft is not 25565. That's just a common port that's used. A port is just basically a key and a gateway to get into your internet so people can connect to you, which is what that's done here. And I went ahead and changed this so the frequency of this turning on and off is a lot longer, so people can stay connected on my server longer than just, say, 10 minutes. But anyways, that's it for this video. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. Comment what you thought. Your feedback helps a lot. And if there's anything that you think I could do better, and if you have any trouble at all doing this, please feel free to leave a comment down below, and I will do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Be sure to subscribe for more content, stay tuned for more videos, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace.